What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne.
Right here, right now. It's the right time, It's the right time, right now. Tell the whole pipe down. Tell that nigga pipe down.
So guys, we have to get into it, man. We are going to be talking about, single mothers. We're going to be talking about black women. We're going to be talking about sisters who unfortunately are pretty much turning their sons into their husbands. Okay, we have a son husband epidemic going on out here in the community, and I'm gonna address it. But first, I do want to break down another video, so let's get right into it. All right, so what we are going to do is play a video of the brother Jonathan Majors, and I don't remember exactly what movie he's in or something like that, but he's an actor. He's a famous actor, and he's getting some good roles nowadays, and he's starting to become famous. He's starting to, I'm not gonna say he's the new Denzel, but I think he's very much playing roles as if he's Denzel. For some reason, I don't really recognize him when he's, obviously got his shirt off, but maybe if I seen him in a picture with some clothes on or whatnot, I probably would recognize him from a movie. Matter of fact, let me just look at some Google images. Let's see what movies. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I've. Oh, okay, he was in the Avengers. I saw the Avengers, but I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. And he's gonna be in, or he was in Creed 3, I guess. Okay, Lovecraft Country. I'm not a big movie guy. Ant-Man. So, okay, it looks like he kind of came up off of Avengers movies. He's playing like that superhero role, and that's dope, man. I mean, shout out to Jonathan Majors, because that's a huge accomplishment. It's not easy to remember those scripts. It's not easy to break into Hollywood as a black man, okay? But this woman says, I've seen a lot of people say Jonathan Majors is civil rights era fine, but only one person brave enough to say what that means. Thank you for your service. So this is a woman obviously sexualizing Jonathan Majors, and she's also, and I'm sure he would take this as a compliment, but I kind of want to spin it back on the women, because if a man were to say something like this, it would be a huge issue. They said he was civil rights era fine. Okay, so that means that, I mean, I guess she's saying he has more of an old-timey look, more of a phenotypically African American, or African look rather. She's saying he's slave fine. Okay, and I think that a lot of people, especially a lot of black men, could possibly take offense to that, especially since she's also sexualizing him in the video. Now, I don't really have a problem with her comment. I thought it was amusing, but what I will say is, if a man says something like this, if a man was like, oh, she antebellum fine, and I just want to do this and that to her, like I'm about to show you in this next video, then it would be a problem. But women have the ability to sexualize men. Now, let's talk about these shoulder shrugs, all right? So typically, I like to do the shoulder shrugs with your chin locked into your chest, almost, touching your sternum, because that allows for full extension. So when you're right here, you're getting the fullest extension, rather than when you're right here and you're going here. When you tuck that, you're getting a full extension. So, shout out to his trainer. I mean, if he's training this brother, obviously he knows what he's doing. I would probably have him do it a little differently, but To each his own. So now we're going to listen to a woman who actually stitched, and she did what is called a stitch on TikTok, where you take a clip, maybe a 5-10 second segment of somebody else's video, and then you create your own video after that. So she has stitched her video basically after his video or his trainer's video in order to illustrate what she meant by civil rights era fine. And what I would consider civil rights era fine, before we listen to what she says civil rights era fine is, I would say the civil rights era fine is a Malcolm, okay? A mildly attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man, okay? A Malcolm, let me repeat, a mildly attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. See, a lot of women nowadays are looking for the pretty boy look. They're looking for, e-boys and all this stuff, and like, super girly looking men facially, obviously with, masculine facial structures like the jawline and whatnot. But they are, a lot of these girls are looking for pretty boys, okay? And if you're not a pretty boy, you're not going to be eating out here like that. But I think a lot of women have forgotten that men are rough around the edges, okay? Sometimes you may not have the best face. Sometimes you might have scars, bro. I got a scar. Well, I got it tatted over, but I used to have a scar like along my arm, and there it is. I'm tripping. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, right here. So like, you got scars. I got scars on my face, but men are rough around the edges. It's not our job to look pretty in the face, okay? As long as you're keeping up with your body as a man, you're good. Like, you don't have to be a freaking 9 or a 10 in the face. You don't have to look like Chris Brown in the face, or at least that's what it used to be. See, back then, women valued Malcolms, okay? Women valued blue-collar men who had, nice, strong bodies, but they were rough around the edges. Why? Because back in the day, women actually had a more realistic standard as to what they deserved and what they should look for in a man, okay? They look for those provider qualities, and obviously Jonathan Majors is a millionaire actor in Hollywood, so he does have those qualities. But then, if you look at him, honestly, to give a true, an objective observation, an objective ranking of his face, y'all know we rate everybody over here. It ain't even no homo shit. Like, I'm a personal trainer, so I'm gonna say, hey, you got nice abs, you need to get your chest, whatever. His body is immaculate. It looks like he's probably sitting at, I would say between 10 and 12% body fat, which is, I'm like 8-9% body fat, but he's 10 to 12, okay? So he's looking really good. He's looking really vascular, okay? His abs are really standing out. Got a nice big chest, and his traps, they're looking good, bro. So, he has his body on point, but objectively in the face, honestly, I'd give him a 5 or a 6, okay? He's not a pretty boy. He's not a dreamy guy, okay? But women are fawning over him. Why? It's because he turned himself, he was a Malcolm before. He was a mildly attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. And I would go as far as to say that he is a medium ugly, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. I think that, he's a regular looking guy, but most women out here, if he did not have a bag, and I know they're going to say, oh, no, we would think he looked cute. We would think, bruh, I'm outside. I see the guys who have success, and I see the guys who don't. And a lot of it, especially in, our 20s, is based off of looks. And I'm going to tell you right now, his body could help him significantly for sure. But at the end of the day, a lot of women are not really valuing a man's body like that. And you could tell on Instagram when if you post a picture and you've got a really nice body as a guy, they don't give a damn, okay? They don't care, all right? Do you have a blue check mark? Are you cute in the face? Do you look like an e-boy? Do you look like my celebrity crush? Objectively speaking, he's a 5 to 6 in the face, and I think that he is a handsome man. But a lot of women, if he was not famous, I'm telling you right now, they're gonna come and say, "Oh, yes, we would. Yes, we would." No, you wouldn't, bro. I literally see the guys who are having success out here, and honestly, like, a lot of chicks would like dub bro. I'm gonna just keep it a buck if he didn't have the bag. But he turned himself from a Malcolm, a medium, ugly, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man, into a Malcolm, a massively attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. How? Because he got his status up. He got, his fame up. He got his level of clout up, and now he's really eating. And he did the work. He was maintaining his body during that time where he was a medium, ugly, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man, and now he has turned into a massively attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. So guys, when it comes to women thinking you're attractive and whatnot, a lot of it is based off of the peer group. A lot of it is based off of the socialization, because I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, and I'm gonna read the comments too. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. And this is no disrespect to him. Like I said, I think he's handsome. I think he is a 5 and a 6 in the face, but I think he has an 8, 9 body. Okay. And that would kind of average him out to like a 7-ish, 7, 8, whatever. But I'm telling you right now, if he was like regular, and I don't know his experience, I don't know if he was slaying before he got famous, but I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, the women would be dubbing him. If he was in the club and he didn't have some super fly on, and he didn't have no chains on, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, he was gonna get dubbed, bro. And I'm not saying this to say he's an ugly guy, because I think that he looks freaking great, bro. Like, I think that, honestly, I mean, my body looks better than his, but he has a really nice body, a nice physique. He's keeping it nice and tight. He's doing the work. He's got big, broad shoulders. They're boulders, man. This guy's a freaking beast, okay? But a lot of women would overlook this guy in today's day and age, especially that Gen Z demographic, unless he had the clout. And bro, I don't know how many times I have to say this, but they would be, bro, if this dude was, if he worked at the poultry, I'ma tell you, if he worked at the Caterpillar plant, if he worked on the oil rigs, if he did any type of, if he was a plumber, if he worked for Roto-Rooters, right? Bro, he would not be getting this validation on social media like that. If my man posted a picture with an Android, a HTC One M8 or something like that, and he posted a selfie on Instagram, a mirror selfie, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, he would get like 2 likes. But because he got the clout up, now especially when it comes to the community, he becomes a 9 or a 10 to black women in black women's eyes, because his marketing is up. So really, it's all about clout, honestly. It's all about status. So we say looks, money, status, whatever. I'm gonna tell you right now, he has looks, face down, but his face is not what typically women would look for in the community. They're more looking for and this is not all women, but I'm just trying to generalize for the sake of the conversation. A lot of them are looking for the Chris Brown type, the Trey Songz type. Who else? Who else is a R&B singer? Tank. Genuine back in the day, though, not Genuine now. Like that wave cap model look. That's what they're looking for. Like the Pooh Shiesty look as well, because if you look at his face, he was on drugs, and he's not the best. He's not taking care of himself. But if he got in the gym, he would be a 9 to a lot of the women, okay? Because that's what they're choosing out here. Who else? Like the Matt Barnes look, okay? The light skin tatted look. Let me get some not Tyrese, not Tyrese no more, because he's bald. A lot of women are they're using male pattern baldness as an insult. Oh, you're bald, you have a receding hairline. You notice they ain't say that about your boy. You know what I'm saying? Dreadhead singing, so the hoes dig it. No, just kidding. But yeah, like that's really what's going on. They're looking for that look. Oh, Waka Flocka. Tall, 6'3", 6'4", light skin, tatted. That's the look that they're looking for. Now, as far as dark skinned brothers, damn, I can't really think of any off the top of my head. I know I should too. Oh, Morris Chestnut, but he's also bald. So Morris Chestnut when he had hair back in the day. I would say Omar Epps, but not really Omar Epps. And I met Omar Epps, you know. He dope. But let's see. But yeah, because of his eyes, because how big his eyes are, I think a lot of women would overlook him. I'm just trying to give you guys an idea of what sisters look for in the community when it comes to like what they really consider fine, like what they go, because I got 3 sisters. Like the guys that they were crushing on when we were coming up were Chris Brown, Trey Songz, you know, other guys like Division, very square-faced guys, square hairline, you know, like mocha skin, brown skin brothers, light skin brothers. Damn, I'm trying to think of some more dark skin guys who they really give that love to on social media. Oh, the male model, what's his name? He modeled for Polo. I can't think of his name. Tyson Beckford. Yeah, Tyson Beckford. Yeah, Tyson Beckford. He was beefing with Chris Brown at one point over some blood stuff, something stupid. But yeah, that look, that like when they're looking for a dark skinned brother, that's the look that they're looking for. I want to name one more before I play the video. But that's why she said he's civil rights era fine, because he looked like, you know, a regular brother. He do look like one of them. He got a slave face, okay? He got a slave face, like big, very, very noticeable, phenotypically black features, big nose, big nostrils, big lips, big ears. I mean, and I think that, you know, he looks good, but the women nowadays in the community, they're not really looking for this brother's look, you know. And if he didn't have the clout, then I'm telling you right now, bro, they would not be fawning over him. I'm gonna just play the video, but like I said, I'm not trying to, you know, come down on Jonathan Majors. I think that he is a Malcolm. I think he's a mildly attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. But to the women's eyes, before he had the clout, they would say that he is a medium ugly. They say, oh yeah, he's medium ugly. It doesn't matter if he has a nice body. They don't care. Yeah, if he takes his shirt off, they might be like, ooh. Maybe some fat chicks, you know, a couple fat chicks will probably do, ooh. But like the bad chicks, they're like, okay. I mean, I see guys with nice bodies all the time. It's not really that big. I need the e-boy face. And it's hard as a black man to have that e-boy face, okay? It really is, but that's what a lot of these women are choosing on. So let's get into it.
His tracks. He's just gonna go up and down. He's gonna hold.
What I want is to move to a segregated neighborhood with him in the very, very deep South. No air conditioning. The house made hotter by the pot roast I have in the oven. Motown plays in the background. I'm in a nightgown. He comes to me, slides his hand up my thigh. One of my pin curls falls ever so on my forehead. He brushes it away. He wipes the sweat off my eyebrow and proceeds to take me.
I mean, I like the illustration. It was pretty funny, but at the same time, they're sexualizing this brother. And if a man were to do this, I mean, it would be game over for you. Like, your career would be done if you said, oh yeah, I want to take her and start a life in the deep South, and you know, we be locked up in a shave slack and in a slave shack, and we eating chitlins, and then, you know, in the deep of the night, I feel on her breasts and then I take her. Like, bro, you would get slammed as a guy. So the double standard is real. This video is actually going a lot longer than I thought, so I'm gonna have to break down the Oedipus complex thing in another video, so stay tuned. I'll drop it tomorrow. But this one is crazy, bro, to me, because if a man were to do this, it would be OV. So let's run it back and break down what she really said. Then we'll get into the comments, and then we'll wrap it up.
He's trapped. He's just gonna go up and down. He's gonna hold.
Also, 12 reps, 3 sets. I mean, he looks good. I would say I would probably do a little more, maybe 4 to 6 sets. It's just me.
What I want is to move to a segregated neighborhood with him in the very, very deep South.
What I want is to move into a segregated neighborhood with him in the very, very deep South. This is a presumably black woman. She has the bonnet on. I would go as far as to say that she's probably mixed or has very light-skinned family or parents. But she's saying that, hey, she wants to go to the very deep South in a segregated area. And she's reminiscing on, you know, antebellum slavery, maybe Reconstruction era-ish. I mean, it's crazy.
No air conditioning. The house made hotter by the pot roast I have in the oven.
No air conditioning. The house made hotter by the pot roast I have in the oven. Can these women cook, though? I don't know about her, but a lot of these women can't even cook. So, I mean, can they cook a pot roast? Because you could easily mess up a pot roast. Like, it's not hard. Like, I cook. And I know for a fact I cook better than, I'll say, 90% of these women out here. At least all the women that I've dated. Like, bro, it's over.
Motown plays in the background. I'm in a nightgown. He comes to me, slides his hand up my thigh. One of my pin curls falls ever so on my forehead. He brushes it away. He wipes the sweat off my eyebrow and proceeds to take me.
Okay, so that was her take on it. I thought that was extremely objectifying, and I thought it was extremely racist as well. You know, she's way too light-skinned to be talking about black men like this. So I honestly, we should get her canceled. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. I thought it was comical. I thought it was, you know, very artistic. It really brought me back for sure. And I liked it. I liked her commentary, but I just want us to keep that same energy, bro. If women have the ability to have that comedic freedom, then men should as well. And this woman, she got like 200K followers on TikTok. Meanwhile, every video, even though I got like 115, like, and her videos are getting hella views and all this stuff, I got 115K and I can't even get 100 views. Why? Because they got me, they pushed the unviral button on me. They got a viral button and they got an unviral button. I don't want to get into that because I'm gonna sound like I'm complaining again, but let's get into these comments. Miss Britch says, he looks older, distinguished, and not conventionally handsome. Told you! I told you! Let's go! Bruh, what did I say? They said he is not handsome. What did I tell you, bro? Black women don't really think that he's handsome. They really don't. He just got the clout. He's a freaking... He's gonna be the new Denzel. And honestly, like Denzel in his youth, Denzel was extremely handsome in his youth, okay? Denzel, nowadays, he kind of fell off. You know, he's not staying in shape and he kind of just, you know, his cheeks getting bigger, but he still looks good for his age. But Denzel in his youth, square face and very thin square face. Thin square face. Lineup is crazy crispy. You know, the facial symmetry. I mean, Denzel was very, like, he is probably, I'll say he's probably an 8 as far as a guy. But the women don't think he looks good. They don't think his face looks good. They don't think he's handsome. Okay? He looks older, distinguished, and not conventionally handsome. How? How is he not conventionally handsome? He just has very big phenotypically African features. But I guarantee, let's flip the script. If we were talking about a black woman and we said she looks older, distinguished, but not conventionally beautiful, dude, they would destroy you in the comments. I think he's handsome, personally, but I think he's a 5 or a 6. Not a 5. I'd say he's a 6. With his body, that helps him get to the 7. Okay? That's really how it works. But when black women have phenotypically black features, we have to say, oh, she's beautiful, she's so fine, like she's the baddest, thing walking, baddest thing smoking. But when this brother has phenotypically black features, see, that's why I don't give into that colorism stuff, because the women talk about, oh, colorism, black men only want light skin. Well, I mean, don't act like y'all wasn't making them African booty scratcher jokes and stuff. Don't act like y'all was not doing that, okay? Because I'm dark skinned, but I'm not like super dark skinned, but I am dark skinned. I'm a chocolate brother, and I would even go as far as to say I am dark chocolate, but there are guys who are darker than me who got worse jokes. I got dark skin jokes for show, but I didn't get the bulk of those like African booty scratcher jokes, because most black men had my complexion, maybe a little lighter, but we all were pretty much the same tonality. But let's see. And then she says, provider and protector, fine, not podcast and Nike collection, fine. So she's basically saying he's medium ugly. She's saying he's a Malcolm, a medium ugly, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. And this is why I don't like this. Because if this was a black woman like Viola Davis, let's keep it a buck. I mean, look, obviously she's giving, she's giving auntie vibes. She's giving camp counselor vibes. She's giving, you know what I'm saying? Viola Davis is not attractive, but she has, done the work, and I respect her. I respect her craft. I respect her acting ability. She's a great actress. She is probably one of the best black female actresses alive, and I'll stand on that. She's really good, okay? She's really good, very talented, but she is ugly, okay? She's objectively ugly. It's okay, bro. It's okay to be objectively ugly, okay? People think that I'm ugly, okay? And that's fine. Latia Reed says he has bold features, the kind of features I imagine our men would have if we were never taken. God really just showing off at this point. Okay? So this woman puts a GIF in there. He's all around fine ASL, but I think his nose makes him 10 times more attractive. Yes, black man. Dude, that's such BS, bro. That's such BS. Are we gonna really act like that black women like guys with big noses? Dude. Oh my God, because I'm thinking back to high school to guys who had big noses, and they were getting flamed by the black women and black men, and everybody was laughing at them. Oh my God, this is giving me anxiety. Goes to watch Lovecraft Country for the 100th time. Okay, I guess that's the movie that he's in. Good thing none of us were around back then. I would have been doing Lord knows what to that man on the back of the bus. Yo, she could definitely be a best-selling author. I mean, I don't know about all that. But he's dating glider women is what this brother says. Uh-oh. Somebody says, oh, wow. This is deep. Cut the BS. Everyone says that. Oh, hold up. Let me go to the beginning, because this is going to be a good thread. Then I have to get out of here. I'm not going to read all these comments, but I kind of want to see how it escalated. They're saying that he dates white women. They're saying and he's a Hollywood actor, so I'm sure that he's definitely had his fair share. Milk of Magnesia. I'm not surprised at this. Dead A. I looked it up and can't find that anywhere. LMAO, bro. I was waiting for someone to say that. Well, let me slide up in his DMs then. Oh, wow. So you got the white woman. Bold. Right? Ben saying, why are we doing this? You didn't want to look. I found it again. There's nothing wrong with him dating a white woman as long as he doesn't disparage black women to justify his taste. Okay. Bruh, I'm looking everywhere. DM me out some help. A brother out. Okay. So, They're trying to figure out what white woman he's dating. I'm sure he's taking down some baddies. Oh my God, bro. I mean, all the Marvel movies he's in, he's a freaking superhero in those movies. Dude, and women wouldn't even recognize him. Like, he would be out and about and he could blend right in because he's a Malcolm. He's a medium, ugly, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man at heart, okay? Now he's a massively attractive, lucrative, communicative, operational, likable man. Why? Because all the women said, hey, he's attractive. It's pre-selection. It's the marketing. And guys, some of you guys may look like me. Some of you guys may not be the E-boys. You're rough around the edges, but you got your body nice. You're not ugly. You just have bad marketing. If you had more clout, women would think that you're an 8, 9, or a 10. Straight up. And that's just the reality of the situation. So anyways, guys, I did not expect to go that long on it, but I had so much to go into it. But y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship questions to the email down below with a screenshot of your cash app so I know you paying on time, man. Y'all need to be on your motherfucking team with the BS. You already know. Reclaim your throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.